Where Leland and Gray Varsity squad will be taking on the West Rutland Varsity squad. We're going to get the introductions of the starting lineups from Joe Harrington, the athletic director, doing the PA announcing. And here's their opponent in the dark green uniforms, the Rebels from Leland and Gray.
Leland and Gray. Number 5, Rebecca Bizon. Number 11, Michaela Tights. Number 12, Allison Marcucci. Number 23, Bethany Robinson. And number 25, Carly Caulfield.
All right, so you got the starting lineups for Leland and Gray. Always a good matchup. Division 3 Leland and Gray, West Rutland playing up against Leland and Gray.
Coached by Mitch Harrison and assisted by Rob Latch and Greg Marcucci. And for your Golden Horde, number 3, Meg Ricky. Number 10, Amanda Ames. Number 11, Emily Sumner. Number 12, Brooke Griswold. And number 22, Katie Lincoln. West Rutland is coached by Carl Serrani and assisted by Sam Gilmore.
Sumner should be set to jump center for West Rutland, and again they have a very, very experienced ball club. Not a lot of seniors, but a lot of experience out there. They've been playing a lot of basketball since freshman and sophomore years. Katie Lincoln, number 22, of course, the Cadillac out there, the person to watch for Westside. She's the catalyst. She makes things happen, but she's getting good team support this year. And that young lady right there, Brooke Griswold's had a good couple of games this early portion of the season. This is a home opener for West Rutland. They're at 1-1 right now. And Sumner can get hot. She'll shoot off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around. It'll go to the outside. And the rebound will be picked up by Leland and Gray. That was number 12, Marcucci, with the basketball, who got the rebound. Boy, body's already on the floor. West Rutland, to say they want to play at an up-tempo game would be an understatement. They want to play at super mega speeds, what they want to do. They want to be a real pain in the butt defensively. They want to hassle you, press you, and then when they get the chance, they want to run with the basketball. To run, you got to have defensive rebounds. There's one as it goes from Sumner to Lincoln to the hole and the bucket. Then there's the press on the ball. Griswold will take the inbounds pass, and they're going to dish the pass off on his side to Teets. Teets will go back to the center of the floor, and boy, in trouble already and getting the dribbles. Robinson Ames had a chance for the steal, and she'll knock the ball away. And this is West Rutland basketball right here. This is just helter-skelter travel call, and that was just pure buzzsaw defense. And we'll see if they issue a warning for slamming the ball down. No, they're going to let that slide. Sumner right in front of the scores table will take the ball out of bounds for West Rutland. She'll bring in the Katie Lincoln. Lincoln with a chance to become the first women's player in West Rutland history to get 1,000 points in her career. Griswold on the catch, the wheel, the shot, and got it. She came around the baseline, a little screen set for her, popped her open, and she just wheeled to the center of the floor. And creative shot, it goes down for her. That's Bizon with the basketball working against Lincoln. Lincoln gets a ton of steals throughout a basketball game. She gets a lot of her points off just steals and then converting them into points on the takeaways. That's Ames there defensively. Now Robinson with the basketball. Robinson being defended by Meg Ricky. Ricky staying in position. Marcucci on the drive, found a hole, sliced the bucket, hard off the glass. Rebound beyond from Ames out of bounds. It'll stay with Leland and Gray. You're watching varsity basketball action on Munger Vision from the Hinchy Gym on PEGTV. The JV game was won rather handily by West Rutland. So the West Side squad trying to make it a sweep tonight. That's inside, knocked away. Lincoln on the run. Lincoln up ahead. She'll go to Sumner. The catch, the shot, no good. The follow-up, not there. And that's going to be Caulfield with the basketball. Carly Caulfield got the rebound, and she'll bring it down, and Bizon will run the point. Bizon takes a big sign and heads right into that West Rutland defense. Ames there. West Rutland with the loss on the road. That's going to be a foul on Ames. First of the ball game, obviously the first on Ames. Pete C. with the call. That was a 6-point ball game going into the fourth quarter down at Burton. Burton was going to be one of the big powerhouses this year in their division, and West Rutland ended up losing on the road to Burton. They play up a ton of games. They always play up. I like that about Coach Serrani and his squad. I like many things about Coach Rainey and his squad. That's just one of them. And then they got the win up in Cabot, Vermont. They'll have Cabot here Saturday, so I'll have that rematch between Cabot and West Rutland for you at a later date on Channel 15. Travel call. Again, that defense just there, man, right there. Sumner with 1 year of JV ball under her belt, then became a varsity starter. And here she is now in her final year of eligibility. And Lincoln, of course, started as a freshman. She's a junior now. So, I mean, he's got a lot of experience. Griswold, of course, started her career off at Mill River, transferred to West Rutland. And there's the little jumper count at Sumner down in the paint, looking like a 7-footer, playing with a lot of confidence. We'll get the shot to drop. The basket's good. 6-0 West Rutland, and the foul called on Kaufeld. And this is for the three-point play by Emily Sumner. Oh, look at that. Quick to the ball. Ricky fouled. She got the offensive rebound, and Robinson will get the foul, number 23. And that will send West Rutland to the floor. It's a foul on the floor. They'll send them to the baseline, take the ball out of bounds. Sumner will call the play out, and they'll get in that box formation. Coach Carl Serrani has built quite a powerhouse here of a program. They do have a state championship under him. He has taken teams to the title game twice. And it's just become standard operating procedure for them to have a winning record and a home playoff game. There's Robinson up, no. Rattled around, offensive rebound up, and no. Got a foul. Kaufeld with the push from behind on rebounding action. Marcucci took the shot on the second attempt. That was no good. And that's 2 fouls quickly on Kaufeld. Nobody off the bench yet. No pressure in the backcourt either. Lincoln will turn, look to the sideline. She gets to freelance a lot on offense. That's when she's at her best, is in the open court with no restrictions. Sumner stops, goes to Griswold. Griswold wanted the baseline, wasn't there, put the shot up, no good. Might have been partially tipped. If not, it was just a lame duck that was shot up there. As Bizon will be hand checked, foul called on Lincoln. But unlike years past, when Lincoln would get in foul trouble, the whole bench and crowd here would go, oh my goodness, there is a much stronger supporting cast, much more confident supporting cast in place now for Lincoln. Well, they don't get the 5 count. They don't. They go to Kaufeld. She'll dump the ball down inside. They'll post up, turn shot. No good. It was everybody getting creative on the shots. Now go out from Lincoln's hands out of bounds. So Leland and Gray down 6-0, looking to kind of level off and get that first bucket. Usually when you get that first bucket, you can kind of get into the flow of the game. Of course, the style of play, got to push from behind on Kaufeld. That's going to be 3. That was very obvious. She took her forearm and just literally cleared out Sumner. And that is 3 fouls, and she's going to be sitting. And they're going to bring in number 13 now, Ashley Russ. So Russ will come in and take Kaufeld's spot. That's a big, boy, with 4:22 to go, that was a big foul. So Lincoln and company looking to get that lead up even higher than what it is right now. Sumner ran the ball to Sumner. She wrestled away, hit the bottom of the rim, and then got travel calls. They went to break out of the pack. We've had 3 travels now. I think 3 travels unofficially called on Leland and Gray. You're watching PEGTV Sports, Munger Vision to be exact, and you're watching West Rutland Varsity girls basketball action. Lincoln with the catch off the mark. Ball comes way out to the free throw line, picked up by Sumner. She'll bring it back to Lincoln to Griswold. She'll ball fake, drive, put it up on the run, a little strong. Rebound will be all green on the glass. They need an outlet pass, and they'll find Bizon now. So Bizon with a little space to work with, a very rare thing for her. She turned in the defensive, taken off the full court press. Ames gambled on the steal, couldn't get there, gave it off to Robinson. Robinson to Bizon. They'll swing it all the way around. It was touched by Marcucci. And they bring the ball back to Bizon. This is a 3-point shot. No. She had a good look. It was a good decision. Then Lincoln got to that loose ball up ahead to Griswold, and she's got a chance to take it right to the hole. She'll get the shot to not drop, but she'll go for 2 shots at the free throw line. Again, attack, attack, attack. Bizon called for the foul, and Brooke Griswold going to the line after the timeout taken by Leland and Gray. It's 6-0 West Rutland with 3:29 to go in the first quarter. Griswold now at the line. That was a full timeout taken by Leland and Gray. One of the things they were discussing was getting back in transitional defense. And of course, that's a big component in West Rutland, is to not only just make you go nuts when you got the ball, but then to make you work your tail off to get back defensively and try to defend their run game. That's good. 7-0 on the made free throw. Westside with the lead, and here comes the press. Griswold on the ball. Ames and Lincoln in the back court. That's going to be Bizon throwing over the top. That ball will be thrown and it's out of bounds. And the press did just what it was supposed to do. Create confusion and havoc and not a lot of times to make decisions. Morgan Madavi, 24 in the ball game now for the Rebels. Lincoln takes the bump, backs up, thought about the three-point shot, can't get to happen. Ames off the mark, ball tipped around, still tipped around, and last touch by somebody on that Leland and Gray. So I believe Madavi touched it. It's going to be taken out of bounds. Sierra Pease, 14 in the ball game for West Rutland, along with Sarah Walzik, number 15. So I missed those changes earlier, but some fresh bodies in there for Coach Serrani. He said he will play everybody off the bench. Everybody's seen playing time in his style of play because you got to rest bodies so you have fast, fresh legs out there. The missed shot, the rebound comes down to West Rutland. Griswold for a two-point shot. Yes, it will go for, a three ball they call it. I'll have to look at that one again because I know my eyes are failing me as many other body parts are, but I thought for sure she was inside the arc. That's going to be Robinson with the basket. This time they got the ball down the floor offensively, and Lincoln up. Lincoln got it. Not even a chance to breathe calling the game, and she just took it from one end to the other, and it goes 12-2 now, West Rutland. We're inside 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Westside already with 12 points on the board. That's Sierra Pease getting in the way of Russ, and Russ is passed, stolen away by Lincoln, and Lincoln fouled by Madavi. Yeah, that's just relentless to watch. And I don't think it's the one-on-one. I think it's just 6 fouls. And 16 fouls on Leland and Gray. So the ball will be out of bounds, and it'll be Sierra Pease taking the ball out of bounds, and she'll have Lincoln with the handle here on the basketball. Of course, Katie Lincoln last year as a sophomore making a Dream Dozen team. Griswold made the catch up, and tell you, she catches that clean. She's got nothing but 2 points, but she had a little problem on the catch, and that threw the rhythm of the shot off. And Bizon with the basketball. Lincoln with the one foul will come out top, way up top to contest her. Oh, Bizon, Cardinal sin, she killed the dribble. That left Griswold to pick it up. The minute you kill the dribble up there, you're in trouble, and Griswold's going to the line, and at least the one-on-one, maybe 2 shots. We'll see what PEC calls here. That's Marcucci called for the foul. And the one-on-one, so she was fouled on the floor, and Griswold heading to the line where she was just 1 of 2 earlier from the free throw line. Against a team, West Rutland, without a lot of height out there, but they're making up for it in skill, talent, and heart, and speed. Speed's the biggest thing they have going for them right now. Look at Pease. She got speed. She got to the ball first. Lincoln lets it fly. Lincoln, no. Rebound, weak side, taken out of there by Russ. Looks for an outlet pass. We'll find Bizon. And Bizon hit the basket, almost made the shot, put it up in play. Nice look down inside, and the foul will be on Walzik. That time, the ball just took good bounces for Leland and Gray, and they made the best of it. Sierra Pease will pick up the foul, and Russ will go to the line. She's going to get 2 shots out of the deal, and that'll stop the clock with 1:38 to go. So Ashley Russ, and much-needed free throws here. 3rd team foul on West Rutland, 12-2 the score, and Russ will be up, and perfect. Oh, darn, good-looking shot right there. Amanda Ames will take a breather, number 10 for West Rutland. They're going to bring in number 5, Marissa Samersky. It's one thing, there's good depth on the bench this year, but more than just bodies able to come in. They have some more scorers that can come in, people capable of scoring points. Madavi wheels, no, and look at that, ball on the floor, and Samersky will break out of the pack, get it to Lincoln. One-on-one Lincoln is, she'll go up, and tell you what, that was good defense against Lincoln. That was Bizon that stayed tough, held her position, and came up with the basketball. Bizon to Madavi, and she was thinking about the shot before she could secure the catch, and able to regain the basketball. Marcucci will set the screen. Bizon will go down inside. Robinson put it on the floor, and then Griswold will come in, and boy, you don't want to do that. You're going to always have drop-down help, some weak side defensive help, and the arrow favoring Leland and Gray. They'll have it on the bounds with Madavi. Morgan Madavi, 24 in the dark green uniforms. Bizon sets, fires, 3-ball, swish! And just like that, they're down just 6, 12-6. Lincoln wanted to attack and got cut off, killed the dribble, needs some help. We'll just come on this side to Pease. Pease to Walczyk, to Lincoln, to the bucket, and got it. 3-ball for Lincoln. And she can be a tremendously streaky shooter where she can get in a rhythm of 6, 7, 8 shots in a row going down. Yeah, she almost got the steal up top, and Marcucci with the ball looking for Madavi, and Madavi wanted the ball. Madavi knew what to do with it. She got the basket, 15-8, and this is going to be a barn burner tonight. Griswold, 3-ball. Oh, Twine Griswold. And see the scoring coming from various forms, more than just Lincoln out there. And that's going to be off from Robinson. She'll save it along the inline. Walczyk there defensively, and got double dribble. That's going fast. 4.8 seconds to go in this first half. Plenty of time to get the shot off. Samirski over on this near side of the court, left all alone. See if she's going to be a recipient of that long pass to Griswold. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. I don't think they're going to get the shot off. No, she dribbled out the time, and it'll be an 18-8 lead for West Rutland over Leland and Gray in varsity basketball action from the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision. Sumner, Lincoln, Ricky, Pease, and Griswold on the floor for Coach Carl Serrani. Again, if you want to watch basketball, you want to watch Channel 15, but you don't get Comcast, you can just go to the website, PEGTV.com, and we can watch any event, any program. Oh, Lincoln got it again. 2 threes for Lincoln. You can just click on video on demand or streamline video and watch PEGTV programs right on the internet, on the computer. Worldwide, PEGTV is. Madavi double dribbled. Yeah, she knew it. She knew it. She had the right idea. They're going to try to press now. I'm not sure this is going to be. This might work into West Rutland's favor as far as even picking the tempo out more. A team that presses like West Rutland, well, you think they would know how to break a press, and they did. They came up the floor and right through the middle like you should. Pease with the touch, and Madavi on her. She'll bring it back now to Sumner. Sumner will swing the ball all the way over to Lincoln. She'll just dump a nice little soft pass down to Ricky. She wants to go over, under, and the shot kind of wung it. No good, and Pease came out with the basketball. There's no shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. Sumner with the catch, and she'll find Lincoln open. She wants another 3-ball, and she's not going to have it cooperate this time. Russ with the rebound will bring it off to Marcucci, and she'll bring it down to Bizon. Bizon's ran the point, and she settled down. She had a rough opening 2.5, 3 minutes against this type of pressure defense. Oh, Pease with the steal, pulling away on the dribble. Will she dunk it? No, she went for the layup and missed it. Too much juice off the glass, and here comes Madavi. She'll find the free throw line on the run, gets the ball out to Robinson. She'll ball fake, never travel. Good job. Go back to Marcucci. Marcucci turns to the baseline, and there's just too many white jerseys down there, and she smartly throws the ball off from Ricky's leg of West Rutland out of bounds. So Madavi will put it into play with 6:33 to go in the half. 21-8 West Rutland. Boy, it can happen quick. Russ with the catch, and that was definitely touched. And saved by Madavi and off the hands of Sumner. That was a reaction play by Sumner, and she's upset with herself. But believe me, everybody else in that same position would have done the same thing. Marcucci with the catch, the ball fake, nowhere to go with it. She'll bring it back this side to Madavi, and she got a hold call. That's only the 4th foul. Griswold called for the foul. That's going to be her first personal. Madavi on the baseline, and they're going to set up a stack formation on the near side of the box. Get the lob into Russ, and boy, Sumner came up with nothing but ball, but called for the foul. And that will send Russ back to the line. So Russ at the line, stops the clock with 6:23 to go. You're at the Hinchy Gym. Actually, I'm at the Hinchy Gym. You're probably at home in the living room watching this game. Amanda Ames will be checking back in for West Rutland. She'll be wearing number 10, and that shot will be just a tad bit short by Russ. And it'll be Griswold sitting down, and she'll take a rest. Again, I have some West Rutland boys basketball action coming up for you at a later date on Channel 15, along with Mill River girls and boys basketball. CSJ on break right now, but they'll come back mid-January. You'll have some more CSJ basketball for you. Oh, Lincoln took a shot, went to the floor. And I tell you what, I've never seen Katie Lincoln not get up from being knocked to the floor, and she is just a great player, but a tough player. So Lincoln at the line, and she's already canned a couple threes, and I believe I have her at 8 points unofficially. She's usually very, very efficient from the free throw line. She'll make that first shot, and coming into the ballgame for Leland and Gray will be Sarah Seaton. Seaton seeing her first action. She'll come in for Madavi. Madavi was very good off the bench for Leland and Gray. So Lincoln on her second attempt will be up and just as good as the first one. 23-8, lead at 15. Marcucci will get the pass and skips it off to Bizon. That foul tipped and almost got taken away again and again and again. And that went off from Seaton out of bounds. Again, that's that pressure in the backcourt. It's just like 1,000 arms and legs flying at you all the time. I enjoyed this style of basketball. I see enough standing around, holding it, don't know what you're doing basketball at other schools. I don't like coming here and seeing it, and usually I don't. Marcucci with the kickback. That's a three-point shot. It's going to be shy up, and Russ was in the right spot. Just kind of rushed the shot. Sumner will pivot, spin, and then find Lincoln with the outlet. And, boy, nice job by Pease. And she didn't get the basket, but I tell you what, she came back to get the pass and created a shooting lane for herself. It was a great play. She's upset with herself. She just didn't make the basket. Very smart play, very instinctive play. You can see Bizon fired the ball down inside. Ricky with the steal, and here comes Lincoln. It's a 2-on-1 right now with Lincoln and Ricky. Lincoln up and taken away again. That's twice now. Bizon is just plain out robbed her. Lincoln will slap the ball away. Lincoln unfazed by a lot of things like that. Shot being dropped right in by Lincoln. I tell you, she had her shot blocked a second ago. She came back, created the steal, got back into position, then took the shot and swished it. And I think that really sums up Katie Lincoln. Oh, that's going to be 2 fouls on Lincoln. And yeah, it is officially 2 fouls with 5:02 to go. Brooke Griswold coming into the game. She'll come in for Lincoln, and Griswold had about a 2.5, 3-minute rest. 25-8, and Leland and Gray needing to finish strong here in this second quarter of play. Seaton had it. Clay Robinson with a nice ball fake. That's a patient play. That's a patient play. Ames with the catch. Ames lines up for the 2-point shot. Nope. Kind of flatlined it. She thought about it too much, and then Robinson with the rebound will come off to Bizon. Bizon and Griswold will now match up on the floor. And Sumner came all the way across the floor to knock the ball out of play, and he'll stay with the Rebels. Oh, and I got Kyle Wilson coaching North Fairhaven. I'm going to North Fairhaven to do a couple of his girls' basketball games. I don't know the dates because I don't have my schedule in front of me, but it's there. Marcucci wanted back in Ames. There's a nice cut by Bizon, and then somebody from behind, it was Griswold, slapped the ball away. Comes down to Amanda Ames, and with her head up all the way, she'll get the ball to Ricky. Ricky in the front court, dumps it down inside. Russ got back, and then Pease will tie her up, and it's going to be Leland and Gray basketball. Good job by everybody involved in that play. Remember, your leader in local sports coverage, Munger Vision, featuring West Rutland basketball all season long. And Samirsky's going to be checking in for Carl Serrani's West Rutland squad. And right now she's actually checking in. Samirsky coming in for Pease. I had to wait and see. Sierra Pease coming out of the ball game. 4:05 to go. Close enough to call at the midway point of the second quarter. 25-10 to score, West Rutland. Marcucci to Bizon. They go back inside to Robinson, and then look at that drop down help. Griswold just came in and stole the ball away, then stopped. Marcucci blocked her path to the one side. She brought it to the middle of the floor, and now Sumner. Sumner up off the glass, too strong. Rebound Ricky, tried to put it up all in one motion. That's going to be Ames off the mark. Sumner there. Sumner got it. That's relentless. That's great job. Sumner with the finish, and she deserved to get that basket. She certainly earned it. 27-10, West Rutland looking for a 30-point half, and that'll be out of bounds. And that Burn squad, they got the win on the road down at Manchester, is right up there. As far that's way up in divisions too. That's Division 2. West Rutland playing Division 4. And so one thing I like about West Rutland is they play up competition. They play up. Sumner on the trail, got the ball, never slowed down until she got inside the free throw line. Ames got it. Amanda Ames, I believe her first points of the night. And again, you start looking through the scoring column, and there's a lot of people putting baskets in, putting the basketball in the hoop for West Rutland. And that's going to be a timeout called with 3:4:18 to go. It's a Leland and Gray timeout. They're down by 19, 29-10. Walczyk is checked in the basketball game. Should be wearing number 15. Swiderski also in the ball game. That's going to be off from Griswold. Got there, slapped the ball out of bounds. While Marcucci right in front of the scores table, number 12. She'll be putting the ball into play. I tell you, it's just so hard to kind of not get caught up in the tempo. If you're Leland and Gray, you certainly don't want to play at the up and down the floor tempo that West Rutland does. But it's hard not to get kind of sucked into that vacuum of feeling panic and moving it. Great inbounds pass, and again, Russ just rushed a shot. Robinson had a block. It'll be out of bounds off from West Rutland. Stays with the Rebels. They'll have it on the baseline, out of bounds, waiting for their own basket. They'll go to the stack formation. They're going to go on the far side of the box. This time, Walczyk took away the inside option of Robinson. Marcucci up, 12-footer, no good. Rebound followed up. It's going to be a foul. Griswold called for the foul. And that is going to bring in Hillary Kulik will be coming in the ballgame, number 2 for West Rutland, and I believe she's going to be coming in for Griswold. Picked up her second foul. That is also the team's 7th foul, but foul in the act of shooting was Seaton, and Seaton will look at the basket, put it up, and got it. 29-11, and now Griswold and Lincoln both on the floor, and it's going to be interesting to see if it's Ames or Swiderski or Kulik that is going to kind of step it up in the backcourt. Seaton will make them both. She'll go 2 for 2 from the line that trip. Ames will get away from the trap and throw over the top. There's a turnover. Robinson with the ball. And that's what's going to happen now. Griswold and Lincoln on the bench. Who's going to be the ball handler, especially against the trap? The shot too strong. Cleared the whole basket. Swiderski will just race into the front court. Swiderski will slow it down herself. Hit Ames on the trail, and she'll drill it. No good. A little hard out the back of the iron. Marcucci will get the ball up ahead. And boy, that was close, but she didn't quite go over the line to go call for the violation. Kulik defensively on Bizon. Yeah, and Kulik reached down, got called for the hold. Of course, Kulik in the past had played for MSJ. And she's here at West Rutland now. Now I think she missed a year of basketball. So it's hard to get kind of back in that basketball mode early on. By mid-season, she should be all right. Madavi back in the ball game, number 24 for Leland and Gray. She's joined by 22, Colby Taylor. Taylor with her first appearance of the basketball game with 2:27 to go in a half. And Bizon, no good. Rebound Walczyk. Great job of boxing out and then just being quick to the basketball. Sumner was a point guard her JV year, and then she got grown up and she got moved to the front court. She took that ball. Well, I'm not sure how she didn't get called for travel, but they didn't blow the whistle on the play. You can feel some momentum right now on Leland and Gray's part, and there's a basket. Nice look down inside to Russ. They're making us run with both Lincoln and Griswold on the bench. There's the catch along the baseline, and too funny of an angle to take the shot. Ames with the catch, the shot, and well off the mark. There's Walczyk, up and got it. Walczyk with a weak side offensive rebound, 31-14 West Rutland. Oh, look at the steal by Swiderski, and she's starting to emerge as the player that's going to put the spark back on the floor when Lincoln and Griswold are on the bench. That's tipped and almost stolen away. It was tipped by, got travel called. Yep, Bizon called for the travel, and I believe that's the 5th of the half on Leland and Gray. The ball will go out of bounds far side of the Hinchy Gym, and 33-14. The lead quickly got back up to 19 points. Emily Sumner will be guarded by Russ. See Russ on the ball, and they'll just go in the backcourt to Ames. Madavi on Ames, and then Madavi reached in, disrupted the dribble. Ames able to regather the basketball. There's a good catch down inside by Kulik. Her shot or pass was blocked from behind, and that was taken by Swiderski. Little 8-footer, no good. Nice catch by Madavi in heavy traffic, and she'll dribble right to the paint. And she's surrounded by 1, 2, 3 white jerseys of West Rutland, and they slap the ball out of bounds. 66 seconds to go in this blistering pace of a first half of basketball. West side up by a lot, and that's going to be a foul. Good inbounds pass. It was done very quick. It was handed off. The ball was handed off by the official. Bang, right back in, and they were able to get Russ on the box, on the blocks. That'd be 2 fouls on Sumner. She's just awaiting the first shot to be taken so she can come out of the ball game. And Sarah Pease will come and take her spot. Now Pease will come in for Sumner. So Lincoln, Sumner, and Griswold all with 2 fouls on the bench right now. Second shot by Ross is good. 33-15, and now Leland and Gray is going to pull back out of the press. We're at a minute to go in the first half. Ames realizes nothing but court to work with, and she wanted to go to Samersky, and the pass was behind her. Samersky to actually release, started to break toward the hoop, and just miscommunication there by those 2 players. There's the pass to Russ, and she'll go back to Bizon. Bizon had people open down the floor and just didn't get her the ball, and that time the pass too wide, and it'll go off from the fingertips of Colby Taylor. West Rutland, Amanda Ames, Sierra Pease, and then Pease turned around. There's Madavi to help out. Madavi's been impressive out there for the Rebels. She's been getting on the floor, scraping after balls, taking some shots, doing some rebounding, and basically overall doing a very good job of becoming an instrumental part of the ball game for Leland and Gray. And again, just miscommunications. I'm not sure if it's just the chemistry of these particular 5 people on the floor not used to playing with each other. 39.5 seconds to go, and Madavi, I got a foul by Sierra P. Shots coming up. That's going to be the 10th foul. 2 shots coming up for Leland and Gray. Yeah, and so Leland and Gray with a chance to score some points without the clock running. They have been held to just 15 points in this first half of basketball, so these shots are very important. Perfect. Nice release. You see the rotation on the ball, and Ashley Russ with the bucket. She'll look to go 2 for 2. Will be up and will go 2 for 2. And Pease will cross over. Pease had the ball stolen away by Madavi, and again, this is what they need. They need to close with a flourish. Madavi will dump it down inside to Russ. Oh, what a killer miss. And then the foul will be the 19th foul, will be the 1-on-1 for West Rutland. And Madavi called for the foul. And I'm waiting to see. I think it's going to be Samersky will take the shot. Yeah, she's down at the line and getting herself in position. 3 fouls on Madavi, and she'll sit down with just 25.7 seconds to go. Her replacement coming in the ballgame is Bethany Burdick. So Burdick in the ballgame for the first time for Leland and Gray this evening. No. Tell you, Russ has asserted herself very nicely here. She got that rebound. The outlet pass tipped around. Will come down to Robinson. Robinson back to Bizon, and 17 seconds to go in the half. I'm not sure. Oh, they're going to say it went out from Leland and Gray last. It was a coin toss right there because there were just so many bodies the ball went through. And at the angle I had, I couldn't tell you who had touched it last. Samersky with 10 seconds to work with. Gets the ball up ahead to Ames. She'll ball fake, and then the wrap around the walls. It went off from Burdick out of bounds. And still plenty of time, 4.7 seconds to go, but the ball in their offensive end already. Samersky with the catch, was not expecting a pass, gave up the easy shot for the outlet. Yeah, for no shot. So at the half, West Rutland will have the 33-17 lead over Leland and Gray from the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision. Well, it's stating the obvious, but the opening 3 to 4 minutes of this third quarter are super important to Leland and Gray. See, they don't want to give up another 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 point run to West Rutland. They're already down 33-17. So they want to make a statement here. They either want to, put together a mini run themselves or a stalemate. But there's Ames with the steal off Marcucci. She feels pressure from the backside. Will slow it down. Give it to Griswold. Griswold, Lincoln, and Sumner playing with 2 fouls. I don't think that'll become a factor at this point in the ball game, and it's going to be Lincoln. She's got a couple threes. She faked the three, came inside, sidestepped, and oh my goodness, that almost went. Got a mouth guard on the floor. Yeah, and they're going to, Bizon will pick it up. But ooh, gosh, I hate that when they don't rinse them off when they've been on the floor. Doesn't seem to bother the players, but oh, I couldn't do it. But I'm a wimp. So Bizon and Lincoln back at the matchup. They'd gone between Bizon, Lincoln, and Griswold and Bizon. And Kaufeld, who had to sit down, she got 3 early fouls. She's back in the ball game for Leland and Gray. The Rebels up, no good. Rebound Kaufeld up, no good. And a couple tries, and then the tie-up. And it should be white basketball, and that's what we'll have West Rutland with the basketball. Now, Kaufeld got in that early foul trouble, never really got to establish herself as part of the offensive program here, and they need her to really kind of become a slow-it-down game, feed the low post, let her try to use her size to bang way down inside. Lincoln in the right spot, right time, as usual. That's been her whole career from grade school up. Lincoln in double figures now, 35-17. This is Burdick with the basketball. Burdick spins away from Ames, set herself up, pulled the shot down. Lincoln got a piece of it. Now go off from the foot of Brooke Griswold out of bounds, stays with the Rebels. Again, no shot clock in the state of Vermont, so. Right now, Leland and Gray, if they could, shorten the game possession-wise. And boy, big collision down there. If it's Sumner, it's her 3rd foul. And first of all, let's see if she can get up, and she does. Yeah, they got the ball down low to Kaufeld, and she turned to the basket, and Sumner there for the blocking foul. That's Marcucci. They flashed Kaufeld, didn't get her the ball. She was open. Robinson, who played pretty good down inside, takes a shot from the free throw line. There's Kaufeld doing what she does best. Jump ball, Leland and Gray basketball. Sumner's probably about 5 to 6 inches shorter than Kaufeld, and probably gives away quite a bit in weight. I was trying to think of the correct word I wanted to say there. Stolen away by West Rutland. Griswold up ahead to Lincoln to the basket. Not enough juice on it. There's Griswold. Yeah, she's there. Oh, that's just fun stuff to watch. Burdick with pressure from behind, and Ames made it look easy. Just picked her pocket. We'll give it to Griswold. She'll cross the timeline. 37-17 West Side. Griswold killed the dribble, and there's no pressure on her, so she just basically tossed the ball over to Emily Sumner. She's got Robinson up top on her. Gardner and Lincoln now with Bizon on her. They'll come to the free throw line. Ricky, that was partially tipped, I believe. No, they say. Oh, man, looked like it partially tipped, but it's going to be out of bounds to Leland Gray. Marcucci. Looking. And that goes off from the hands of Burdick, rolls into Kauffeld's hands, and she'll give it to Bizon on the run, and it's going to turn into 2 points. A broken play and an easy bucket at the end. Lincoln to Griswold, and she'll take the bump, and she's going to be going to the line, I believe, for 2. Griswold will pop right back up off the floor, and we'll get Moose to make the call here. 2 shots, so Brooke Griswold will be at the line, and sharing those 2 shots, and stop the clock with 5:40 to go, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Marcucci, and that's the first team foul of the second half on Leland and Gray, and that shot at the mark. And now Madavi coming in, and she'll replace Marcucci. That's a Leland and Gray change. Madavi did not start the ball game, but she came in off the bench in that first half of play and really provided a real decent spark in every facet of the game. Look at Sumner right there and right there. 2 missed free throws. Sumner got the offensive rebound on the inside position and then got the little bunny to drop. 39-19, 20-point lead for West Rutland. Looking to go to 2-1. They've already played one Division II and a Division III team. Like I said, they play up from their division, and they're good about that. Oh, tough shot. No, I thought she was going to jam it the way she went up for it. Ames got the ball somehow, kicks, fires, and a bucket. It's going to be off from Burdick's foot and picked up by West Rutland. Emily Sumner on the move up, angles away from the basket. That was a tough shot. Good defensive posture actually made her go away from the bucket. And they'll come back to Bizon now. Went off from the hands of Madavi to Bizon. Bizon picked up by Lincoln with the 2 fouls, got a piece of the ball, couldn't come up with the steal. Amanda Ames made the move at it. Madavi with the ball fake, got Griswold in the air, but couldn't drive any further toward the hoop. Bizon will can it. The ball fake opened up the shooting hand for Bizon, and she made that look pretty nice. Ames, catch fire, yes. Oh, what a nice job by Amanda Ames. I thought for a moment she might have been a little bit too far into the basket. Nice body control out there. And she'll throw it out from Griswold out of bounds. She couldn't get anybody open. That's actually a smart play by Madavi. 43-21 West Rutland. And that really never had a chance. Sumner to Griswold to the basket, no. And Ricky almost able to use the long reach here to keep the ball alive, but it'll go out of bounds off from Megan Ricky. Or actually, it's Meg Ricky, I was told. Oh, look at Lincoln came around Bizon, goes off from Lincoln out of bounds. It's just so hard. They have to work so hard, Leland Gray does, just to get the ball in play. Sierra Pease will be checking in for West Rutland. She'll be wearing number 14, and she's going to take Amanda Ames' spot. Ames with a very good second half here. Madavi, again, it's just so hard to get the ball in bounds. We'll find Robinson back to Madavi. Now they're in the front court. Pass up at Lincoln, had cut off. Take the right pass angle and just got ahead of Bizon. Griswold, boy, they just keep receding back in, and she's just going to take it all the way in. They just kept giving her the space. She took it and just made it look easy. From Lincoln out of play, 45-21, 24-point lead for West Rutland. Yeah, they're going to allow the sub to come in, and it's going to be Burdick coming out, and this is Seaton, Sarah Seaton coming in, and this is a Leland and Gray change. Yeah, I got some West Rutland boys basketball action for you. Mill River boys and girls basketball, Fairhaven girls basketball. And of course, some Christ the King basketball action coming up. And Sarah Walczyk in the ball game. She'll replace Meg Ricky. So Walczyk, wearing number 15 in white for West Rutland, checks in with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. Oh, Lincoln. I'm not sure on that call. Neither she got called for her third foul, a hold foul, and the ball will go out of play. And Madavi right in front of her own team's bench. Yeah, Ames will come in for Madavi, and Lincoln not too happy about leaving. I don't think she thought she had anything but ball that last time. Boy, Sumner just ferocious out there after the basketball. So Madavi will just take it out of bounds, just about 12 feet further down the sideline than what she had just done. And Sumner did what she did before, except she came down with possession this time. Sets, plants, no good. Griswold with the rebound. They'll kick it out. This is Pease up and got it. Nothing but West Rutland players all down in on that break for the basket. They're at 47 points, but still 3:26 to go in the third quarter. And again, they just killed the dribble prematurely, and that's just a disaster usually when that happens. Bizon wanted to go baseline. Boy, beautiful pass, no finish. So Bizon kept it alive, jump ball, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. Ames tied up with her, and Sumner having quite the game here on their home opener. I said they're on the road the first two games, and it's good to be home. Sumner trying to use the glass for a three ball, no good. Madavi with a 1 and out will go to Bizon. Ross set the scores table for Leland and Gray, and again, she was very solid in that first half. She gives them a good presence, A, for scoring, and B, on the defensive boards, or on the boards, period. Yeah, they're going to pressure Burdick, and I don't want to pick up the foul. Burdick will spin away from the traffic, go to Kaufeld, and then Sumner will tie her up. Boy, I tell you, Sumner playing some kind of third quarter here for Westside. And Lincoln, after a very brief rest, will come in for Griswold. So Lincoln with 3 fouls and all, coming back in the basketball game with 2:39 to go in the third quarter. You would think at 47-21 it really would not become a factor. And boy, quick inbounds pass to Kaufeld. Smart play. Walczyk called for the foul. That's the third team foul. Now Marissa Samersky coming in for Emily Sumner. Sumner should get a good hand, she does. Just tremendous effort out there in the third quarter by Sumner. Tell you, they got Caulfield in the spot on the floor, and she just couldn't convert it. Lincoln will convert it at the other end, going 120 miles an hour, but ahead of the defense, and nice job to get the finish. See Ames, now Lincoln, they play that trap up top, and Caulfield holding the ball in the high post, will put the shot up off the goal. Oh, nice move. Caulfield, see, I thought we'd see a lot more of her, but she got in that early foul trouble and then never really let her establish herself in the ball game. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Serrani as we have an injured player. It is Walczyk who's limping rather badly, and it's 2:05 to go, 49-23 West Rutland. So they're going to put Mondavi on the ball and Smirsky in the ball game. She's going to try to put the ball into play, and she will find a passing angle and go to Sierra Pease. Pease will just circle back around, find the open court, and Bizon and Russ will steer to the left side. Lincoln looking for another three-point shot, and I don't know how that didn't go through the hoop, but we have a foul and rebounding action, and I think it's going to be on Mondavi. I apologize. 5, Bizon called for the foul. No, I apologize again. Smirsky called for the foul. 5 in white, so Smirsky will pick up her first foul, and the team's fourth. That ball there for the taking, picked up by Smirsky. She saw Pease open, but just couldn't clear the defensive player. A nice reach and a steal, and here comes Bizon. And it is to the point with 1:40 to go in the third quarter where Leland and Gray is going to make a run. They've got to get it done starting now. They'll go to press after the made basket. And again, West Rutland, a tough team to press. And a push from behind on Bizon, really uncalled for. But again, that blazing speed of Lincoln, she just got by her, and instead of just conceding the move, she elected to make the foul. Box formation, then they'll kick out by Pease. They'll swing the ball up to the elbow to Smirsky. Smirsky being guarded out there by Mondavi. Smirsky on the floor, and her pass, just too tight of quarters that was. Up ahead to Mondavi. See Smirsky come around, make the steal, and she's got numbers right now. She's got 3 on 2. She traveled. Yeah, she saw the floor, and she knew she had the numbers. She just couldn't make her mind up quick enough as to who dished the ball off to. She had so many options. In the end, it results in a turnover, and again, with 1:12 to go, you got to make a run. You got to start now if you're Leland and Gray. Oh, Ames just stole it, got it to Pease. She'll go to the hole, and that's going to be no. No. They're saying that was all ball. Pease will go to the floor. There'll be a scramble on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. A little feisty exchange there, and Pease, feisty player, didn't like being laid on top upon. It's Marcucci will be coming in the basketball game in just a second for Leland and Gray. Lincoln, no. Long rebound, weak side, long shot, created a long rebound. Blocked by Caulfield, Smirsky, and Smirsky was pushed, and it wasn't even close. That's going to be the third team foul. Now they're going to allow Marcucci to come in, and she's going to replace Mondavi. It's be West Rutland basketball over in the corner, the very far corner of the Hinchy gym. Pease with the catch, the shot, and the basket. That was NBA stuff right there. Wow. 51 points in 3 quarters of play for West Rutland. Bizon looking for Caulfield, kicked out of bounds by Ricky, and it'll just become Leland and Gray basketball. Now Marcucci will go to the baseline. She looks over to the coach. She'll get the play call from the coach, and they'll line up with the stack on the far side of the box, and they'll just a little kick out to Bizon. She wanted, I think, she'd get the shot off. I'm not really sure. She kind of set herself but never pulled the trigger. 29 seconds to go. Burdick had the ball, and we got a 3-second call. Yeah, down in the paint, a 3-second call. So after all that, they don't generate a shot. They turn the ball over, and West Rutland will have the possession. And yeah, it's going to be Lincoln and Pease in the backcourt. It'll be Lincoln will bring the ball down, and she'll be picked up just over the logo by Bizon. Lincoln just goes right by her, angles away. Weak side rebound knocked out of there. It was going to be Hillary Kulik that got it, tried to take the shot, and last touch by Smirsky, and we'll have Leland and Gray ball. So Marcucci right at the midcourt stripe with 15.9 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get off a quality shot. Goes through Caulfield's hands, through Kulig's hands. Hillary will pick it up and then give the ball off to Lincoln. There's Ames, 9 seconds and counting. Ames with the ball along the baseline, lost it once, got it back to Pease to Lincoln, to the hole for three, got it! 3-ball at the buzzer by Lincoln. That's 3 threes for Lincoln now, and West Rutland will have that 54-25 lead going into the final period of play here from the Hinchy Gym, of course, on Munger Vision. So Pease will be the defender on the ball for Marcucci, trying to bring it in play. Number 12 in green for Leland and Gray. And Bizon's put a ton of minutes in, and she's back out there at the point working against Lincoln. They tried to run the weave and got travel. Yeah, they wanted somebody to come back around. It was going to be number 22, Taylor, but Ames played such good, tight, aggressive defense, the option wasn't there. See that good acceleration by Lincoln. The ball does get down to Kulig. There's no way she's getting the shot off. She'll kick it back out to Pease, and they'll just reset the offense. Lincoln for her 4th three-pointer. No. Weak side rebound. Ames, she wanted to step to the hole. That option was taken away, so they'll recycle the ball back out. To Kulig, she'll turn. Little hook shot, no good. Hillary goes inside, and I think Hillary picked up the foul. Good hustle by Kulig. Yeah. Yeah, she followed her shot up like you're supposed to. And they're looking again. They've had to work so hard just to get the ball in play that they can't do it again. Great defensive effort that time by the 5 on the floor by West Rutland. That's going to force Leland and Gray to take a timeout with 7:29 to go in the basketball game. They're running a stack, and Lincoln will pop out, and the defense fouled her. Bizon, I can see the hand slap. Kulig forced the shot up. Might have been a pass. I believe it was a shot. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be white basketball. So they're saying it was tipped on the first shot attempt. So Pease, they're going to run the same play basically. They're going to run a stack, kick Lincoln out. Go to Kulig. Oh, big time block. Trying to get Kulig a basket, and Caulfield will have none of it. She'll put the ball on the floor, and that's going to allow Lincoln to get back, break up the play. Lincoln hit the baseline. The ball got out of bounds to Marcucci, number 12, and Leland and Gray. We're yet to get through the first minute of the 4th quarter. They got Kulig matched up against Caulfield, which is a tough matchup for Kulig. To Pease, the assist to Lincoln, and a basket for Pease. Pretty play, nice unselfish play. Many scores in the book tonight for West Rutland. That's one of the differences in this team from last year's team. Lincoln just basically stuffed the ball on the pass. Now she'll tie it up, and she actually traveled, but they're going to call it tie basketball. Green ball on the jump ball. Marcucci on the far corner of the Hinchy Gym. She'll lob it in, and boy, nothing but white jerseys there. Here's Lincoln with a 1-on-3, which favors her. It's her advantage, and blocked again. Bizon has blocked Lincoln 3 times this evening on breakaway layups. Russ will fire up the layup and get it. Okay, what had happened, and that's kind of funny. Leland Gray asked for a timeout, and the two coaches were standing next to each other mid-court, and he said timeout, and Coach Strange said you can't have one. He said, am I out? Leland and Gray guy did. He said, no, we've got the basketball. West Rutland had the ball. You can't call timeout. And, oh, they went for a 5-for-5 change. Okay, so 5 new players on the floor for Leland and Gray. So it's 6:18 to go. Lincoln looking for yet another 3. No good. Long rebound tipped out. Lincoln will pick it up. Madabi will follow her out, and Lincoln will just look for an option. She'll go on this side to Samirsky on the run. Might have been pushed out of her hand from behind. Had a lot of juice on it. Burdick turned and got fouled. So Burdick fouled, and that's going to be the 16th foul on West Rutland. And Westside looks like they're going to pull out the press, and they are. They're going to pull out the press for the first time this evening. Not saying throwing in the towel, but they're going to be nice guys and pull back on the press. Look at that play by Swiderski, though. And then the foul, and Swiderski should be getting shots as the foul was committed by Teets. So Teets called for the foul. 1-1 is Teets. And Swiderski at the line, and she will be shooting 2. And again, been a very long fourth quarter. Lots and lots of fouls, lots of whistles, lots of timeouts. Got it. They're bringing back Subner, Griswold, Walczyk, and Ricky for West Rutland. Yeah, and they're going to leave Swiderski in the ballgame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they've got 5 players on the floor. Okay, there were a lot of white jerseys out there for a minute. And they're going to bring in Griswold for the shooter, Swiderski. Yeah, and Kaufeld will muscle her way in there, get the rebound, and then Leland and Gray looking to push the ball down the floor themselves. And on the steal, it's Swiderski with a 2-on-2, and she's going to take it all the way up and fire it hard off the glass. No good. The follow-up went from Walczyk off from her hands out of bounds. Good hustle by Walczyk to get down the floor. Now Griswold will come in for Swiderski for West Rutland. 57-27, 30-point bulge for Coach Serrani's West Rutland Golden Horde. I said this is a team that's going to make a lot of noise in Division 4 this year, like they have the last several years. Tawny Bristol has gone in a game for West Rutland. Number 4 making her first appearance with a good defensive effort right there. Bees on with the basketball. They'll swing it back around to the side, and the ball will be picked up by Taylor. The Kaufeld up high, and now she'll dump the ball down inside to Russ, and got it. Great job of just being patient, letting that play unfold, and they executed it very well, Leland and Gray did. Sumner, Griswold, clock running at 4:57 to go. There's the catch by Ricky, and she'll duck underneath, and on her way to the basket, blocking foul will be on Kaufeld, and if it is, it's her 4th. And it's Kaufeld, yep. Foul on the floor, no shots coming up. They'll be in a bonus situation yet, and it'll be Emily Sumner taking the ball out of bounds. Russ will be on the basketball defensively to guide the inbounds pass. Walczyk will kick out. She'll get the ball and swing it right back to Griswold. Tough catch, kept it in play. Goes to Sumner. She'll stop, pop, and not be able to drop it. And I'll tell you, Ricky took the ball away from Kaufeld, and a wild shot. Sumner will miss the bunny, and Kaufeld got it and then stepped out of bounds. Kaufeld getting pretty frustrated on the evening here. Hmm. 57-29 West Rutland. Come back to Bristol way outside. They ran a few picks on the inside. Nothing popped open in Bristol to Ricky, and she's looking, and Sumner went up, just mistimed her jump. Ball went off her from her hands, and here comes Bizon and company for Leland and Gray, the Rebels in those dark green uniforms. And they're going to throw the ball away on an unforced error, and it'll become white basketball. As we're zooming in on the midway point, 4:14 to go in the 4th quarter. No threat tonight, no worry of overtime, and that's going to be a good catcher there by Mr. Lincoln. And they're going to bring in for Walczyk and Ricky coming out. They're going to replace Regina Ricky, 21, and number 13 for West Rutland is Tiffany Ponto. So everybody getting off the bench, getting playing time for West Rutland. And Griswold hammered to the floor by Marcucci. That is the 7th foul, and Griswold will go to the line. It'll be the 1-1 for Brooke Griswold. And there I saw a change going for Leland and Gray, and it's number 11, Teets. And so Michaela Teets coming in. And Griswold, this is the front end of a 1-1. Got it. Now Griswold is right on the edge of having a monster season. She's playing with a lot more confidence. They've got her more integrated in the offense. And she's starting to develop a little toughness out there. Got it. 59-29 with 4 minutes to go, and Bizon will be picked up by Griswold. They pulled out the full court press about three and a half minutes ago. Tell you, Russ, number 13, Ashley Russ, she's been very impressive out there for Leland and Gray. Teets up, no good. Halfway down, popped out. Sumner with the rebound. Sumner will bring the ball down herself. Numbers aren't there. Sumner, nice dish. Bristol. Tani might have been thinking basket if she secured the ball. Go out of bounds off from the hands of West Rutland's Tani Bristol. And the ball will go over now to Leland and Gray. Got Cabot on the line next year for West Rutland. That's a Saturday basketball game, so you know you'll have future dates. You'll have more West Rutland basketball coming up. They swing the ball around, and just good defense played by Sumner, but also a flat pass thrown into the Caulfield. They need to put air into the ball. Griswold got it! Three-pointer for Griswold. 62-59. West Rutland is going to go to 2-1 on the year and open up the home part of their schedule with a win. And Bristol kept the dribble alive and got it to Sumner. Nice job by Tani Bristol. Sumner with the bump from Bizon keeps going forward. Will kick it back, and this is Gianna Ricky, and no. Rebound Griswold up, try and create a shot, maybe draw a whistle. Did neither. Well, she did create a shot, it didn't drop, and now they're going to have Summersky back in the basketball game for West Rutland, and Sumner coming out of the ball game. So with 2:57 to go, we'll just try to finish out the ball game without anybody else getting hurt. Now go through Caulfield's hands into Summersky. So Marissa Summersky, well, she took it to take it in on a funny angle, gets the basketball and the basket. Just an unconventional finish. And Caulfield, you see her just put her hands up in the air. Been that kind of night for Leland and Gray. Bizon wants to wrap the pass around and jump ball. Griswold got the ball tied up with Russ, and it should stay down as. And now they're going to West Rutland basketball. And Hillary Kulik in the ball game for Brooke Griswold. That's a West Rutland change. Yeah, no, that's right. It's West Rutland basketball, so it'll become. Kulik will bring the ball into play. She'll bring it into Tani Bristol. Bristol having a little problem navigating against Bizon. Well, I don't know how, but she got over midcourt. It was quite a journey. That white basketball, and Kulik in a white jersey will go and get the basketball and snap the pass in Summersky. Summersky behind the back with Caulfield way up time, and that ball free. Caulfield will pick it up and find Teets. Teets, the only one back with a green jersey, is going to go up, and no. Ball kept alive. Summersky out of the pack. Summersky around one defender. Summersky with the basketball. And she had to travel. Yeah. She had a person open on the left side. I either didn't see her or didn't give the ball up to her, but she had somebody open on that side. Burdick in the ball game? No, I don't think so. Yes, Bethany Burdick, number 10, is in the ball game for Leland and Gray with just a minute 51 to go in the basketball game at 64-29 West Rutland. You can see Leland and Gray with some promising plays. Oh, Bristol with the steal. She'll stop, put it up, use the glass, no good. Up and got it. That's Summersky. She's come a long way, Summersky has. Not that she didn't have the physical skills, she just lacked confidence. And this year she looks very confident in her play, and it's showing physically. 66-29, West Rutland's going to make the hometown crowd very pleased with the effort tonight. Everybody got playing time. Up ahead to Pano. Got it. Pano in the book in the varsity game. She played JV ball. And now she's got a basket in both games tonight. 68-29. Kulik almost got the steal. And that's going to be a push on Summersky. Well, I believe it's Summersky. Yeah, it's on Summersky. And that is the 1-and-1. So Caulfield will head to the line as time winding down here to 46.5 seconds. Yeah, and Kaufeld. Nope. Russ kept it alive. Comes on the floor to Gianna Ricky. Ricky had the ball stripped away by Kaufeld, picked up by Tani Bristol, and double dribbled. Little scramble there, and again, ball will end up going to Leland and Gray. Teets will take it out of bounds on that far side of the gym here. See Kulik with the defense. A reverse layup. No. Fancy time, though. Up ahead to Tani Bristol, and her shot will not happen. She rushed it. Yeah. It was like seeing a buck in the sights of your gun during deer season. She rushed it. Kulik. Ah, Hillary! Oh, yeah. Three-pointer off the glass for Hillary Kulik. 71-29. Oh, just the way she planned that shot out, Hillary. Or Miss Kulik did. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and it's going to count. And West Rutland with a big win tonight. A team effort all the way around. 73-29. Get out there, support your student athletes, catch some basketball live and on Channel 15, and always support Munger Vision.